Y'all really think Princess Daisy will be in the Super Mario Galaxy movie? Even a single boss with only 2 minutes of screen time will bring more to the table than Daisy ever could. So in this video, I'll be talking about 10 bosses from across the Mario series that I think deserve a spot in this adaptation. And definitely stick around for number 10 because that one is 100% guaranteed. Before we begin, I want to introduce my favorite boss. It's me, the moment I find out you're not subscribed, not turning notifications on, and not hitting the like button. So act accordingly. Anyways, number 1, Dino Piranha. Dino Piranha is the very first boss in Super Mario Galaxy. For that reason, he is iconic to us Mario fans. Yes, he is very simple and wouldn't bring much to the screen, but you also fight Fiery Dino Piranha much later in the game, who is way more difficult. Dino Piranha could just transform into Fiery Dino Piranha mid-battle instead of being two separate bosses. The fire alone would bring a surprise to the audience and chaos to the big screen, while also being very nostalgic for us OG Galaxy fans. Number 2, Knuckle-Tech. Tostarena Ruins is in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It's in the trailer, we have promotional art of it, and deodorant. Aside from that, do we know which boss originally appears here? Knuckle-Tech. This boss from Super Mario Odyssey has always been very reminiscent of a Galaxy boss to me. Not only is it the environment, but also the fact that it flies and attacks you with 2 floating hands. There is genuinely no reason to exclude this boss from the Super Mario Galaxy movie because it just blends in seamlessly with Galaxy bosses. Number 3, Boom Boom and Pom Pom. Boom Boom and Pom Pom are counted as one boss because they are essentially a duo. Both of these fellas are iconic, recurring bosses in Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Each of them have unique attacks, but both of them have moves that involve vanishing. I feel like the vanishing aspect could bring a lot of humor as their opponents scrabble in confusion. If they are in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, I see them having bigger roles, such as working under or even alongside Bowser Jr., since they all share similar traits. Much like Bowser Jr., they could have crazy transformations and make for a powerful trio. Number 4, Womp King. Womp King is originally from Super Mario 64, but he also appeared in Super Mario Galaxy 2. That alone kills 2 birds with 1 stone in terms of representation. But honestly, I really want them to stick with the Galaxy 2 concept for this battle, since he feels so much more threatening there. The environment is much more tense with us going under the Womp Fortress. He is also much bigger in this game and spawns little minions. And fun fact, besides Bowser and Bowser Jr., he is the only boss across both Mario Galaxy games to have his own dialogue. All of that together, it really amps up the cinematic potential the Womp King has. Number 5, Fury Bowser. Wait, but Bowser is already in the movie. Yeah, but think of this as a transformation prediction. We know Bowser's plan in the Super Mario Galaxy game. He wants to end the universe, and I seriously doubt he'd be any more powerful in a later movie after Galaxy. Hell, he might even team up with the crew. That means in the Galaxy movie, he has to be at his absolute strongest. So there's no room for Fury Bowser later. Why not just have him transform into Fury Bowser at the end of the movie instead of Giant Bowser as his ultimate form? Now before we continue, drop a comment below with your 2 favorite Mario bosses and your most difficult boss battle. Moving on to number 6, Camella. Camella is one of the biggest fan favorite bosses from Super Mario Galaxy. She is mighty challenging in that Daredevil comment. She is also one of the only 2 female bosses across both Galaxy games. Additionally, she is pure fanfic material. Since she is a named Magic Koopa, people often come up with theories about her being related to Kamek, either as his mom or his love interest. I feel like she would be in this movie just for the sake of having some sort of dynamic with Kamek, since we only ever saw him with Bowser in the first movie. Introducing Camella as a mainstay character could really do him justice. Number 7, Ruined Dragon. Next up, we've got another boss from Super Mario Odyssey. He's probably the least significant boss on this list, but the cinematic potential with him and his kingdom is insane. Just look at this place. It doesn't even feel like a Mario game. The in-game battle is kind of boring since you just dodge electric attacks and play with pins, but the movie could make it way more interesting. Maybe he can actually fly. He could genuinely feel threatening. Honestly, it's mostly the visual appeal that got him on my list, but you're all hearing me out, right? Number 8. The Brutals. More bosses from Super Mario Odyssey. Funny enough, you also encounter these guys in Toast Arena Ruins, which we actually see in the movie. The Brutals are super significant and they're around from the very beginning to the end of Super Mario Odyssey. In the movie, I could see them playing a role similar to my predictions for Boom Boom and Pom Pom, basically teaming up with Bowser Jr. to cause chaos. I feel like they're more similar to Bowser Jr. though, mainly because of the gadgets and giant robots. This would make for a very chaotic quintet. Number 9. Histocrat. If I'm being honest, I only have Histocrat here because he is the only interesting boss to me in Super Mario 3D World. The fact that he is like a giant magician snake with minions is pretty cool. Bruh. Environmentally, this boss is similar to Squizzard from Super Mario Galaxy 2, so it fits very well. I would really like to see a scene with both the male and female Histocrats like we did in the boss splits. Up next is number 10. Like I said at the start of this video, this next boss is guaranteed to be in the movie and nobody even knows it yet. This can remain our little secret. Number 10. Mega Hammer. Mega Hammer is one of Bowser Jr.'s many robots from Super Mario Galaxy 2. It's a giant robot with 2 massive hammer arms. Just imagine the cinematic potential already. The special thing about this battle is that you actually have to use Yoshi to defeat the boss. It's surprisingly the only boss where Yoshi is needed. This is also the only time in the game where Bowser Jr. meets Yoshi face to face, meaning Yoshi could get a huge spotlight like this. Not to mention, we already saw Mega Leg get taken out so easily by Rosalina. Bowser Jr. is definitely coming back for revenge with a much bigger robot. That's why I think Mega Hammer is guaranteed to be in the movie. It would be such a huge missed opportunity otherwise. Anyways, you have made it to the end of this video. What are some bosses you want to see in the movie? Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Peace out.